Morning and Evening by Charles Spurgeon. November the 16th. Morning. The Lord is my portion, says my soul, therefore I hope in him. Lamentations chapter 3 verse 24. It is not the Lord is partly my portion, nor the Lord is in my portion, but he himself makes up the sum total of my soul's inheritance. Within the circumference of that circle lies all that we possess or desire. The Lord is my portion. Not his grace merely, nor his love, nor his covenant, but Jehovah himself. He has chosen us for his portion, and we have chosen him for ours. It is true that the Lord must first choose our inheritance for us, or else we shall never choose it for ourselves. But if we are really called according to the purpose of electing love, we can sing, "Loved of my God for him again. With love intense I burn, chosen of him ere time began, I choose him in return. The Lord is our all-sufficient portion. God fills himself, and if God is all-sufficient in himself, he must be all-sufficient for us. It is not easy to satisfy man's desires. When he dreams that he is satisfied, anon he wakes to the perception that there is somewhat yet beyond, and straightway the horse-leak in his heart cries, "Give, give." But all that we can wish for is to be found in our divine portion, so that we ask, "Whom have I in heaven but thee? And there is none upon earth that I desire beside thee." Well may we delight ourselves in the Lord, who makes us to drink of the river of his pleasures. Our faith stretches her wings and mounts like an eagle into the heaven of divine love, as to her proper dwelling place. The lines have fallen to us in pleasant places, yea, we have a goodly heritage. Let us rejoice in the Lord always. Let us show to the world that we are a happy and a blessed people, and thus induce them to exclaim, "We will go with you, for we have heard that God is with you." November the 16th. Evening. Your eyes will see the King in his beauty. They will see the land that is very far off. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 17. The more you know about Christ, the less will you be satisfied with superficial views of him, and the more deeply you study his transactions in the eternal covenant, his engagements on your behalf as the eternal surety, and the fullness of his grace, which shines in all his offices, the more truly will you see the King in his beauty. Be much in such outlooks, long more and more to see Jesus. Meditation and contemplation are often like windows of agate and gates of carbuncle through which we behold the Redeemer. Meditation puts the telescope to the eye and enables us to see Jesus after a better sort than we could have seen him if we had lived in the days of his flesh. Would that our conversation were more in heaven, and that we were more taken up with the person, the work, the beauty of our incarnate Lord. More meditation, and the beauty of the King would flash upon us with more resplendence. Beloved, it is very probable that we shall have such a sight of our glorious King as we never had before when we come to die. Many saints in dying have looked up from amidst the stormy waters and have seen Jesus walking on the waves of the sea, and heard him say, "It is I, be not afraid." Ah, yes! When the tenement begins to shake and the clay falls away, we see Christ through the rifts, and between the rafters the sunlight of heaven comes streaming in. But if we want to see face to face the King in his beauty, we must go to heaven for the sight, or the King must come here in person. Oh, that he would come on the wings of the wind! He is our husband, and we are widowed by his absence. He is our brother dear and fair, and we are lonely without him. Thick veils and clouds hang between our souls and their true life. When shall the day break and the shadows flee away? O long-expected day, begin. May your heart rest today in the grace and nearness of Jesus Christ. Thank you for listening.